The menu just pops in. There's no, like, suave with the menu unlike it is in the, well, official versions. But hey, the menu looks quite substantially different. Hi guys, welcome. Scatlink here. We're off for the challenge mode of Pikmin Squared. And we're going to be covering the Louie's quest levels because we've already done the originals with Oliver's quest, which is included with every normal version of Pikmin, because we're covering only Louie's quest in this. Even though I have done all these, I've done them all before as well. The only difference is in this version is the Pikmin Squared physics, basically. So that's why we're not covering them. Instead, we're going to be focusing on the Sugar Crash, Bounty of Grub, Cavern of Candy, Giant's Desert, and the last course, which are all Louie's quest levels. The challenge mode is basically as it is with Oliver's story of the original Pikmin. The level is different and you focus on growing as many Pikmin as you can. There's a difference though with the Louie's quest levels. Obviously they're already different enough so you can have just different enemies, different like stuff that matches the zone, but they also change where you land. So we're going to be doing each and individual one of these in a separate video. Yes, you can do them as 2 players, but we're not going to bother with that. Actually, it does make it interesting if I were to do a multiplayer randomizer. That might be a fraud. I get Messeron in that. But as you can see, we're actually starting where all the enemies spawn in the Sugar Crash, not at base, which changes things up even more so. Speaking of, this wall was going to take us half the bloody day to get down, which is really annoying. So we got to focus on grabbing? Well, yeah, I guess so, but also growing Pikmin. But notice that we're playing as Oliver, not Louie. Yeah, the reason being is that I'm assuming, because there's not an official reason, right? You're probably going to be... What the hell, dude? I tossed you in between the 2... Yeah, white. Yeah, yellows. Went for every colour then, in order to get that going. But yeah, I'm guessing it's because that you could potentially use Louie's extra hand ability to carry, like, stuff back. And that might be not what they intended. So I'm kind of derping around at the moment because my Pikmin keep coming back to me, but also not grabbing what I'm telling them to grab. Loot. So we're just kind of trying to get the start of this going at the moment. I know I've only got 1 Pikmin working on that wall, that's probably doing nothing. But I don't really have a choice in the matter at the moment. 1 yellow over there. Actually, how many yellows do I have? Can I check that by pausing and checking like a radar or something? Yes, we can. So the radar actually works in this menu, which it doesn't in, well, any version of Pikmin 1. So you can actually see what the hell you're doing. Every single dot is a pellet, not an enemy. So if you want to focus mostly on getting the best payments out of with pellets, those are what you want to focus on. Enemies are not tracked, so keep that in mind. And I wanted to check that menu while I had my Pikmin whistled. I have 9 yellows, so I'm actually going to call you back. Because I'll need every single one of my yellows. I'm going to dismiss just to make it easier, so they don't get mingled with the rest. Just toss them up here to get that tenner. Reds. Get that 5-er. And I have just enough Pikmin to be a little bit on the cheeky side. Take this guy out. And push this box. Now, there is a way that you could probably, like, toss your Pikmin over where you're breaking the wall. Over the wall. And then guide them down. But that's more dangerous when you could just do this. In literally any version of Pikmin that we did in order to fight the burrowing Snagrits in Oliver's quest. Which you can do in any version. I know that in my Wii version, which is my Redux playthrough, I did specify that you can only do that in the Wii version with the 1.5 throwing range, but you actually don't. I actually have more blues than reds, so I can't do that. I do. And I've got a couple of reds and blues left. I would actually make them fight those blowhogs if, you know, it was possible, but it's not. So I'm just going to do that. Oh, what the hell happened there? I fell. And I've still only got 1 Pikmin working on that right now. So let's change that. Because that wall needs to be bashed down near the end of the level. Because I need a lot of blues in order to do the work there, but I need to build up my blues in the first place to take out all the enemies. And get the stuff out of the water. Because once they're out of the water, any Pikmin can pick them up, so... yeah, that's kind of the idea there. So we're going to pluck up the rest of our fighting force here. And I don't want to be grabbing too much food of other colours. What the hell is going on here? Dude? The onion is literally right behind you. Why are you having trouble with that? Oh my god, guys. Not again. Alright. What's going on? Alright, that pallet's a lost cause. That sucks. Alright. Don't know what happened there. That really blows. I say, because we've got to deal with a blowhog now. Right, let's nectar up, I think. I've pretty much got everybody going on with that. One flower, that'll do. I'm going to take care of you, because... thankfully there's a geyser here, so if you didn't have enough Pikmin to push the box to get back up, you can get back up yourself. So you can sort that out, otherwise you're going to have to actually reset. Which kind of sucks. There we are. Got that going. Now, I need to take care of you before the burrow net decides to be rude. Right, I'm going to have to split the workload here. At least the burrow net only takes out one, but I'd rather take that out while the blowhog is down so that he doesn't deflower our Pikmin. Nice. Alright. Alright, that's all going. Now, I want to get your attention. Actually, I don't want you facing in that direction. Oh, I did not mean to call you back. Alright, well, that worked out for the best. Just trying to be strategic here. The blowhog cannot hit most of my Pikmin. Alright, this is not working out as planned. I am actually going to flee. I just don't have the numbers at the moment, but I do have enough to pick this up, so I'll just toss all my Pikmin over there to grab you. That'll go to the blues. Very nice. As I said, I want to be focusing mostly on my blue numbers at the moment, but I do need reds. So, let's pluck up the rest of our Pikmin here. The wall's almost knocked down. And now I can go back over there and finish that area off and start grabbing literally everything. Consume the sugar crash. I guess it is fitting for the Louie levels, most certainly, because of all the food-related names and all that. But at the same time, it's like, it's just another level of challenge. That's all it is. It's just another challenge mode level, and I do like this mode. That pellet is really annoying me. How did that get stuck in the wall? I'm guessing when it got dropped by the pellet posy, it clipped into the wall, and for some reason that's messing up with the Pikmin pathing, so they just can't get it out of there. That's so dumb. Right, let's just full send on here and knock this one down. Excuse me? Okay, I was trying something there, but it didn't seem to work. So, yeah, that's just a lost cause of a pellet. That really does blow. It's so dumb, that is, because it's like... I'm just missing out on food. I got a lot of Pikmin on there. Maybe the generosity when it comes to nectarizing is actually quite lenient. Yeah, they can just walk into it and they'll just drink it. That's not too bad at all, actually. Maybe that's also a Pikmin squared mechanics. I don't remember it being that nice. You're over here now? Guys, you're not latching on. What the hell? Wow, this guy... What is happening? Dudes? Sure. Alright, we got that going. Oh, what the hell? I actually got hit by that? That made me fritz quite a bit as well. I did not know that could happen. I know he could knock you down, but I didn't think he could, like, stun you like that. There we are. Right. Finally got that going. Right, while they're all getting bullied, I want to pass by Louie's impact in the floor there still. Come around the back here and bundle! We've got a male shear grub there being rude. Oh. No, that's not what I wanted. I lost 2 Pikmin. That's fine, it's only 2. It could have been worse. Let's take care of all these blighters. One shot everybody here. Or just slap that one particular guy. Very rudely. Right. And then we can focus on the pellets, and then all of our stragglers can pick up everything else. In fact, just go nuts here. It's the blue one that's not dead yet. Interesting. How many reds have I got left? Because I kind of need a few reds. Right, I'm going to leave my reds here for a second. Still want more blues than anything else. In fact, you can get off of him. Wait, what? I heard something. That was weird. Right, just bundle him and kill him, please. Alright. Yeah, I'm just grabbing all the pellets at the moment, because they're obviously going to give the biggest payout. Numbers are flying at the moment. Got a red pellet over there. Got a red pellet over there. I do not have the reds. No, I didn't want to do that. God's sake. Right. Right. I have 15 reds. Not the best deal, but I'm going to just need them to at least get this guy out of here because of the fire. Damage? Hello? What was that? Fucking delay, dude. Right, we haven't even started on the blue area yet, and I am aware of that. Right, at least I've stopped that from going, so I can use these reds to grab this red pellet down here. I'll just toss the rest of them on there. So they've got one of them. All the yellows on there. Apparently we still have just a remaining Pikmin that needs to go on there, so that's fine. Because then... There we are, and that's basically this area cleared, except for up this geyser where there are bomb rocks. Okay, so there are bomb rocks. But there's a 20 pellet up there, a blowhog, a snowy bowl bear, and a 5 pellet. Honestly, not worth it. Because as we've got all this food coming back, we can then full send with blues to do what we need to do. So let's just pluck the rest of our Pikmin in case we need to jigger our Pikmin around so we get more blues out. Because we've still got some pellets over here that we can get. And honestly, working over here would give us more of a payout than just one big 20 pellet. Oh, let's do blues. There we go. Give me them. Right, 27. We've got that to work on for now. This guy's a red blowhog, but sometimes he can go in the water. Thankfully, he didn't, so I'm actually going to grab these reds real quick and see if I can take care of him before he slips in. Because if you notice him really carefully, he's ever so slowly slipping in to the water, and I don't really want that. Oh, stop burning me, douche. I can't heal. And he's in the water. So that means everyone's got to be called back. And that's the worst part. Oh, wrong button. Because now he's in the water, I have to fight him with blues. I'm going to wait until he tosses him off, and then I'm going to swarm him. Whoa! What was with the 360? Was he trying to 360 no-scope my Pikmin? How rude. Hi! Water dumples. Don't be cheeky. Oh, Okay, this is not working out well. I'm now getting overwhelmed. I am getting comboed by the water dumple, and I can't move. Dude! What the hell? That could have gone a lot better. They could also have gone way worse, to be fair, but that is not what I was intending. Yep, so what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get some of this food out of the water so that, you know, it won't be a problem. Yep, that's a... You see what I mean? This is a little bit annoying. That bloody red, what are you doing? Why did 2 reds follow me? Oh my god! What is happening all of a sudden? I've still got a red follow... Okay, everybody's getting called back at this point. I don't know why random straggling reds keep joining me, and I'm not a fan of it. So can they please stop with that, please? Alright, well, I'm not going to be able to put my Pikmin away, I'll tell you that much. It's because they're just being rude and disrespectful. Alright, well, water dumbles should be that easy to take care of. Okay, dude. Can you just die, please? Right. Yeah, I'm just grabbing all the food that I can now. Get it into the base as quickly as possible. I've got over 200, so I can't be too mad. It's just that that snafu really slowed things down. So if I can just put all my red Pikmin on there, they may get it back into their onion in time. I'd probably not, actually. It don't look like that's going to happen. Let's just try one more time for this. No. Well, they got them all in base, but they didn't get them in the onion. That's fair valid. Yeah, if those battles went a little bit better, that would have been a lot more ideal, but hey, it's not always perfect, is it? Again, I probably should have just put all my Pikmin away and got out as many blues as I had and just full send with blues, but yeah, and I actually got more blues literally at the end of that, despite that little scuffle. Because when that fiery blowhog slips into the water, oh, you know what, 222, I can't be too bad about that, that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, when that fiery blowhog falls into the water, that's where it really screws you up. Especially in the watery area, so... I mean, I guess if I just went straight for the bomb rocks and blew up the wall, it might be a lot faster. But by the time I get there, they would have bashed down the wall anyway, so I really do not see the point in going up there. That's just my opinion, though. Hey, can you do better? Feel free to try. I'm going to lock that in. I'll see you guys next time for the Bounty of Grub Challenge Mode. See you guys then.